This week calls out every habit, story, and reaction you've outgrown. If you hold on to the old version of you, it's going to feel tight, heavy, and frustrating. But if you move like the identity you've chosen, this week becomes a clean breakthrough.
The cosmos know your name. Desire, Daddy, O Lord, and welcome to the Council of Lore.
Welcome back to the Council of Lore, where we turn cosmic chaos into clarity you can use right now. No fear, no fluff, no cosmic panic. It's just grounded truth, identity, and what this week actually means for you. All right, here's what's really going on in the sky and what it actually means for you as a human being living real life. First up is Mercury Retrograde, okay? So early in the week, Mercury is retrograding out of Sagittarius into Scorpio. Think of this like you're looking at life from a distance, big picture philosophical. Suddenly, the camera zooms all the way in, and now you're seeing the details, the truth, the hidden motives, the things you normally avoid because they're uncomfortable. This is a mental deep clean. You're not going crazy, you're not spiraling, you're simply seeing the truth behind your old patterns. This is exactly when people try to text their ex, restart old habits, repeat old stories, look for reassurance, overthink situations that don't need this much attention. That's Mercury retrograde in Scorpio pulling up the old files so you can delete them, okay? This is good. This is on purpose. Then you have the Scorpio New Moon on November 20th. That's the reset button. So let me make this super simple, okay? A new moon equals a start, okay? Scorpio equals power, truth, intimacy, money, and control. So Thursday is the reset button on how you let people treat you, the emotional patterns you keep repeating, the stories you've outgrown, how you handle money, intimacy, fear, who's in your life, and why they are in your life, okay? Scorpio doesn't care about your excuses. It just asks, what's the truth? Then it makes you live it. This new moon is exactly why people feel emotional, exposed, or raw this week, because your old identity can't come with you. So embrace and embody the new one. Sun enters Sagittarius on November 21st, 22nd. So this is where the energy flips. Okay, so Scorpio's deep, emotional, and internal, and Sagittarius is open, forward, directional, and purposeful. So the weekend feels like someone opened a window after a very heavy conversation. Sagittarius brings clarity, momentum, optimism, future focus, direction, the feeling of okay. So now what? You literally feel lighter. Sun sextile Pluto November 23rd, which is a quiet upgrade. This transit isn't loud, it's not dramatic, but it is powerful. This is you realizing, I'm done with this. I'm not this version anymore. My standards just changed. This is who I am now. And this is the identity upgrade, the part where you decide your story going forward, not emotionally, consciously. So emotionally this week, you'll feel the tug of war between the old you and the new you, and that's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. This is the work. Energetically this week, early week is a cleanup. Thursday's the rebirth. The weekend is where you'll have momentum, and Sunday is the identity activation, the stepping into and embodying the new you. Now, listen. Mercury is still retrograde, so do not rush. Make decisions like someone with self-respect, not someone reacting to emotion, okay? This is where people get kind of lost. And remember, you don't manifest from emotion, you manifest from identity. Whatever you assume about yourself, the universe will reflect to you. We teach this. It's the law of assumption. Whatever you assume about yourself gets reflected back to you by the universe. This week is designed to show you where you still think like the old you, where you still behave like the old you, where you still accept things the old you tolerated, where your assumptions are outdated, where your self-concept hasn't caught up with your desire, okay? Mercury retrograde plus Scorpio new moon equals delete the old version, and then Sagittarius equals choose the new one. If you cling to the old identity, this week will feel heavy. But if you hold the new identity and embody it, this week moves fast. Going back to an old person just because you're lonely, it's okay to be lonely. Overthinking one text for 4 hours. You've communicated your whole life. Let it go. You know what you're doing. Assuming something is wrong because your emotions
So
are
what
loud.
are some mistakes that people might make
Listen,
this week?
It's okay. Just observe those emotions consciously. Chasing validation. Don't chase validation, because if you seek validation, that shows you lack validation. And where there is lack, the universe will reflect that lack to you in your life. Don't do that. Listen, letting fear tell you who you are. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. You decide who you are. Talking yourself out of what you know is right. Don't do that. Don't talk yourself out of what you know is right, because you know. Don't do any of this, okay? It will delay everything you want. Now listen, if you handle this week intentionally, you'll get strong clarity, emotional purge that actually feels clean, okay? You'll actually feel better. You'll have higher standards, old attachments will finally break, you'll have a sense of direction, your confidence will return, and by the weekend, you will have momentum. Listen, guys, it's a powerful week. If you're willing to be honest with yourself, you can tap into that power. Now, real quick, if you're single, your power comes from self-respect. Move like someone who is already chosen. This week will naturally remove people who don't meet your standard. And if you're in a situationship / talking ship / whatever, old conversations will repeat on purpose. This is the final exam. Either it gets defined or it ends. Your job is to stay calm and clear. And if you're in a relationship, patterns rise for healing, not for fighting. Respond from your highest identity, not your triggers. Remember, conscious creators do not react emotionally. Do this, and you will set the tone this week. Now, for money and career, listen, this week is going to expose where you're undercharging, where you're tolerating too much, and where you're giving too much value for too little return. Says stop lying about what you want financially. Mercury Retro says fix the terms, renegotiate, review the contracts. Sagittarius says think bigger, move smarter, believe in your identity. Listen, this is a major money shift week if you stay grounded. And quickly, because I like to remind you weekly, embodiment, okay? Stop chasing, over-explaining, and trying to control perceptions. Start making grounded, identity-based decisions, especially with money, time, and relationships. Embody, does this match how the version of me who already has it moves? Okay? If the answer is no, adjust. Now it's time for horoscopes. Start with the fire signs. Aries. This week shows you exactly where your power and balance is. Money, effort, or emotional labor. Say what you need, set the boundary. The pressure disappears the moment you get honest. Leo, your emotional foundation needs attention. Home routines or the way you self-soothe. Fix one thing in your environment and your whole mood stabilizes. Sagittarius, your identity is changing. The old version of you can't come with you. Decide who you are now, then move through the week like it's already true. Earth signs. Taurus, relationship patterns become obvious. Who gives, who takes, who drains. Choose people who match your effort. Let the rest fall away. Virgo, your system is overloaded. Your body or schedule is asking for a reset. Simplify one part of your day so your mind can calm down. Capricorn, your long-term vision is shifting, so of course some people won't fit anymore. Align with people who take their future seriously, just like you. Air signs. Gemini, your energy leaks are tiny but constant. One habit, one distraction, one pattern. Change that one thing and your clarity snaps back instantly. Libra, money and self-worth are tied together this week. Raise your standards first. The money follows the identity. Aquarius, the world sees you changing, and that's a good thing. Drop the roles you've outgrown and let your next chapter start clean. Water signs. Cancer, your emotional reactions are shifting. Old triggers feel different now. Respond from the version of you who knows their value, not the one who was wounded. Scorpio, this is your personal reset button. New moon, new identity, new standards. Write down who you are now and act like it's already your reality. Pisces, your inner world needs one clear anchor, something that grounds you daily. Pick one simple practice and stick to it. Your whole week becomes easier. Stay committed to the identity you've chosen, especially when the old version tries to pull you back. If you want the embodiment and manifestation teachings, more of a deeper dive, check out Wizard Rants on our YouTube under the playlist Wizard Rants. Anyway, go subscribe, and remember, this wizard believes in you. Council dismissed.
The council